Sometimes when you play a game, the mechanics of it are pretty straightforward. Find a gun, aim a gun, shoot the gun, they're dead. Makes sense. But other times, there are gameplay mechanics that aren't as well explained, and you could actually go through the entire game without ever knowing about them. So to prove this point, here are 6 games that each contain hidden gameplay mechanics. While wandering around Rapture's underwater ruins in BioShock, you'll routinely run into splicers who have lost their damn minds and don't quite care for your company. But maybe they aren't that bad, as there's a secret feature that's written into their code. Since these splicers will often sneak up on you, they're programmed to always miss their first shot. This effectively acts as a warning shot meant to spook you and allow you a second or two to respond with some shots of your own. Maybe these crazy underwater mutant people aren't so bad after all. You get the chance to commit a variety of crimes in Grand Theft Auto V, but one crime you usually don't get to commit in a video game is insider trading. GTA V has a full-blown stock market that you can exploit to make an obscene, game-breaking amount of money. There are assassination missions that you can take on that affect the value of certain stocks. If you then invest a whole lot of money into the market, well, then let's just say that you won't have a lot of trouble affording that new gun or car you wanted. Half-Life's AI was incredibly advanced for its time, perhaps even more advanced than anyone realized, because the NPCs within Black Mesa can even detect smells. The corpses that Gordon Freeman leaves in his wake can emit odors that the various security guards within the facility will comment on.
What is that smell?
These smells can also be detected by the various alien monsters running amok and can even be what attracts them to the area. Metro 2033's world is a pretty miserable place that forces you to make some difficult decisions to survive. Now, you may think that these choices are just a part of staying alive, but there's actually a hidden karma system within the Metro games that affect which ending you get. Your karma is affected by the actions you take, such as listening in on conversations or helping people in need. Earn enough good karma points and you'll get the good ending. Don't earn enough and you'll get the not so good ending. Since this system is hidden from you, you basically have to guess when it comes to figuring out how much karma you have. I guess the moral of the story is don't be a dick in these games. Resident Evil 4 is a classic title that many people consider to be one of the greatest games of all time. And one reason for all of that fanfare is its dynamic difficulty. RE4 scales the difficulty of the game depending on how poorly or well you are performing. If your aim is terrible and you're having a tough time, enemies will become less aggressive and in some cases not even spawn at all. But if you're killing every single thing that stands in your way, enemies will hit harder and come at you even angrier. This dynamic difficulty system adjusts the game so that it always feels exciting regardless of how you're playing. And speaking of difficulty, Cruelty Squad has a similar, albeit far more messed up version of dynamic difficulty. If you've played or even just looked at Cruelty Squad, you know that it is a weird game. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time with this. You play as an assassin who is hired by corporations to take people out, and they have one hell of a benefits package. There is a hidden mechanic where dying changes the difficulty of the game. You start the game on the hardest difficulty, and then when you die, you're given a new body that takes half the damage. And if you die 4 times on a mission, you'll be placed on the easiest difficulty, which doesn't sound so bad, except that this difficulty turns you into a husk of flesh that can devour human corpses to recover health. You know, I've never wanted to play a game on normal difficulty so badly ever in my life. Got a hidden gameplay mechanic you want to share? Let us know about it in the comments below. And for all your gaming news and guides, be sure to check out thegamer.com. I'm Jamie Latour, and we'll see you next time.